Okay, my name is Rick. I am here with Tag Roofing and Restoration. As contractors who specialize in insurance work such as wind and hail, all the time we run into people not understanding what their insurance policy is. So today, very quickly, we are going to go over the kind of insurance policy you want. So, the kind of insurance policy you want is actually called a replacement cost value policy. The abbreviation for it is RCV, and you want it with law and ordinance. The layman's term for that is actually code upgrades. So when you are buying a new home or buying a rental home or buying a commercial property, whether it is, full coverage for that property is a replacement cost value policy along with law and ordinance, so an RCV plus code upgrades. Why is this important? Because on any insurance claim that you have on your property, there are going to be two checks. The first check is going to be called the actual cash value check, but think of it as a deposit or your first check. And then when the job is done, you are going to have a final check that's going to be called the depreciation. Okay? When you add up those two amounts, it will equal the replacement cost value. So a quick rundown on this is if the RCV amount, the total loss on the roof, let's say, was $20,000. Let's just say it was equal. You'd have $10,000 here and you have $10,000 here, minus the deductible out of one of those checks that you would owe the contractor. So as long as you have a replacement cost value estimate, you will actually be covered for all of this $20,000 minus your deductible, whatever that amount is. Okay, what you don't want is an ACV only policy or an RPS policy. An ACV only policy means that if you have a $20,000 loss, they'll send you the first $10,000, but the last $10,000 will be on you. An RPS policy is very similar to this. It's where a homeowner owes a set amount, typically a percentage of that. So if it was 50%, again, you would get the $10,000 and you would owe the $10,000 out of pocket. The problem becomes when too many property owners go to their agents and say they want the cheapest policy without getting an explanation. A lot of the times what you end up with, again, is an ACV or an RPS policy. You need to go and check and make sure that you have a replacement cost value policy with law and ordinance known as code upgrades. We'll do a couple more videos in the future about deductibles, about different policies and what you want to look for in the policy, but this is a basic rundown of the kind of policy you want. Again, this is Tag Roofing and Restoration. We're the people you call if you have shingles missing off your roof or if you have siding missing off your house and you want somebody to walk you through that process.